actually, I can say it was my first time on a plane. I was also happy to be on a plane. A lot of things, to experience life that I didn't experience before.
And then when we got to India, I was like, wow, I'm really here. It was too big for me, and I'm never away from home.
I wanted this, our so beautiful Indian classical music and the philosophy of our musical saints of India combined together should reach to common man in India and abroad.
It is a fusion of the cultures, but it isn't a new music. Totally like a new, different sound. It does use the traditional elements. I wanted to bring African singers here, and I thought these kids are just so talented.
The auditions happened 3 weeks before we came to India. And a week after that, we were given a short list of 18 children from the 7 schools.
But we had to select 8, and that was tough. But these 8 are really talented.
When we left Joburg, the excitement was there, the parents, the friends, the relatives. The airport was full, was packed. And the energy on these children, I can tell you, they drew attention. The entire airport was looking at them. They were singing and chanting.
To be honest, 1 month ago, I arrived in India with we had an outline of some of the African music that I thought would work and some of the Indian music that I thought would work. We had no real idea whether it would or not.
When we started, really I had my own doubts because of the children, they are not exposed to Indian classical music. Maybe I can improvise, but what about them? How it's going to work? I had a very big question mark.
Wow, entering the studio was just amazing because I've never been to a studio before. Wow, yeah, I've been to a radio station. I thought it would be something similar to that, but then it was totally different. You know, wearing the headphones. You always see Mariah Carey and them recording in the studio and everything. But then, you know, we didn't think I didn't think I'd ever get that far with singing until I got to the studio. I actually liked it because it felt so real, but then at the same time, it felt like I'm dreaming.
I've worked with Mrs. Guha. We've literally met every day and spoken about the practicalities of what we're actually having to do.
One song of the album,
Right.
Moko Kaha Dhoonde Bande. Moko Kaha
And she has explained to me a tremendous amount of what it is we are doing with the music. And I respect that immensely.
Gandhi Museum, I had a lot of fun there. Yeah, like Mahatma Gandhi, because he's similar to Nelson Mandela. So they did basically one of the same thing. They worked to provide freedom for the people. And that history is just interesting because you get to know who and how it came about that you are where you are today.
When we went to meet those special children in the park, we sang with them and they sang back. They taught us a few things and we did the same thing. We sat in groups and we drew pictures about the perfect world, and it was very nice interacting with them.
The Taj Mahal, like everybody knows it, and then like in my family, I'm the first one to see it.
The Taj itself is a symbol of beauty, and I can't find words for it's just silent, but it's there.
There were a lot of journalists and all that running after us, trying to take pictures and everything. And I do love attention.
You know, this is an amazing day.
We had an opportunity to put on saris. I didn't think that they would be that complicated. Then you have to wrap them around, then fold them. It's a long process, but then it's worth it at the end of the day, because then you look beautiful, you look Indian, and you look traditional, and you have this nice decorative material all around you. Yeah, that was nice.
I'm very frightened right now. Very, very frightened, but I'm gonna calm down. The nerves haven't started yet. I think when we go backstage, I think they are gonna start. But I'm gonna calm down and give my best.
Choral stuff that the kids have done with these different rhythms is very intriguing. Everyone did fantastically. I think everyone got the message of what we're trying to do.
Fascinating, spiritual, and encouraging experience. I wish them all the best.
And this music, I'm about to cry because it's so beautiful the way the Indian and African music blends together to send this universal message.
Great to see the fusion of the different cultures, and I just thought it was really great.
So I think the arrangement of this album, it's going to be perfect.
I'm looking forward to more avenues, more ideas.
Somewhere in the course of next year, we will do a concert overseas. That might be Europe, but it will culminate in America.
I'm taking home a different person, and I want everyone to be different as well. It's just that they need to come here for themselves.
If you speak, it has lesser effect. If you sing, it will touch your heart.